art called patience. If you want to learn how to control your impulsive behavior, then this video is going to be very helpful for you. My name is Neha Bhatia, and a very warm welcome to you on this channel. And please make sure that you do subscribe to this channel, and also please make sure that you like this video. In today's world, a lot of people lose their patience in small little things, with small little situations. Not just that they are losing their mind, but they are also ruining their soul. Are you one of them? If yes, you lose the patience. If you're impatient at times, please write down in the comment box, I am impatient and I want to learn to develop patience. All right, so let's begin. See, to begin with, I would just say first thing first, a moment of patience in an uncontrollable situation saves you years of regret. Years of regret. Have you been in a situation when you had shown that anger, when you were frustrated, and later on you realized that maybe that was not needed? Maybe I should have behaved in a better way, right? Are you somebody? Yeah. If that happens, which means that you're collecting a lot of regrets while you are in the uncontrollable situation and showing a lot of anger or frustration. So first thing first, I want to give you a 30 days of challenge of becoming more and more patient with yourself. See, understand that in our life, patience is one of the most important skill. It is not focus, it is not being certain, it is not discipline. It is about being patient, and it is not about being patient with something or someone or a situation. It is about being patient with your own self. Okay, so first thing first, in next 30 days I want you to do one simple thing, one very simple thing. Don't try to be patient in a difficult situation. At that time, don't try, because you don't have that skill, right? My suggestion, every day 10 minutes, just maybe pick up a time that suits you the best, just 10 minutes. Just think about it. If you start to become more patient with yourself, how can you make your life better and make the lives of other people better as well? Just 10 minutes a day. It could be just being in nature, being in stillness. You don't have to meditate, but you can just be with yourself 10 minutes a day for next 30 days. Okay, the second thing that I want you to do from now onwards to develop patience is make a list of all your triggers. Please note that you just don't have one trigger. You may have 5 to 7 triggers. Maybe there's a person, maybe there's a situation, maybe there's a visual that triggers you, and all of a sudden you become impatient. And in that impatience, you end up taking wrong decisions as well. Okay, so find out these list, find out these triggers, make a list of it. Know that these are your triggers. That's it. That's all you have to do. Okay, that's it. Now, moving forward, what you have to do, whenever you get into a situation when you are impatient, I want you to do something. Okay, and trust me, when you will hear that, you'll be like, ah, Neha, you're giving us knowledge, all this wisdom, we don't need that. But I'll tell you something, we have to do it in the right way. I want you to accept the situation. I learned this acceptance formula 15 years ago. Acceptance is a skill, but in the right way. Hear me out, okay? Let's suppose you are in a long queue, for example, okay, and you're getting frustrated. These people are so inefficient. Why can't they make it faster? Why can't they have another counter? Blah blah blah. Instead of having that internal stupid talk that you do in that particular situation, I want you to accept it and then take an active action. Okay, so there are two kind of action that you take after accepting a situation. One is a passive action. Passive action simply means that you're being frustrated about it and you're doing nothing about it. Active action is when you're accepting the situation, that you're doing something about it to change it. Are you all understanding? Are you all listening to me? Can you just write down in the comment box if you think it makes sense? Yeah, please write down if you're somebody who lacks patience. Okay, so how will you accept it and how will you take the action? Let's say if you're in a long queue and you get impatient. So I'll tell you what I do. It's very rare that I get into a long queue. Okay, thank you so much for sharing that with me. Please book an alignment call with me. Write down on nlpwithneha.com. Just write hi and we will reply to you as soon as possible how we can help you cure depression just in a few days. Okay, all right. So moving forward here, I'm somebody who never liked to be in a queue. I still don't, okay? but it has changed a lot. I can be in a queue now, but earlier I used to get frustrated. I used to get, like really angry. I used to feel very restless also. But you may not just have emotional triggers or the triggers of people, it could be a physical trigger as well. For me, I cannot stand in a long queue is because sometimes it doesn't happen much now, but earlier it used to hurt my back a lot. Okay, so and that's the time when I used to get frustrated. So what I started to do, I started to book an appointment in advance, or I started to put music when I'm in a long queue, for example, right? So I wanted to just start to understand that when you accept a situation, what is the action that you're going to take? And see, it has to be simultaneously. You cannot just think one time you're going to do. It has to go on. It has to be consistent, okay? And automatically you will develop a skill called patience. There are a lot of times in our life when we get impatient because we have expectations from people, situations, from the government, from the society, and when that is not met, we become impatient. Sometimes it leads to frustration, sometimes it leads to anger, sometimes it leads to disturbed relationships. You end up disturbing your relationships. So you have to know one thing, that there are things that are in control, there are things which will not be in your control as well. Okay, so I really want you to start to accept and take action. So write down your list of, make a list of triggers, and then write down in that trigger, whenever it comes again, what is the action that you're going to take. Okay, right? Now, moving forward, I also would like to share with you that, uh, just a few minutes, it's a study that says a few minutes of impatience, anger, frustration, you are not just ruining your body and mind, because you're just making your mind so upset for one small situation. You are ruining your soul. Okay, you're ruining your soul. You're actually destroying your soul just for a little situation. A moment, a few minutes of anger suppresses your immune system for 5 hours. Did you know that? So imagine how you are affecting your body as well. So from now onwards, instead of criticizing or complaining about what the situation is, why they are not changing, expecting so much and expecting everything to be perfect, because nothing is ever perfect. And people who love perfectionism, these are the people who want to change everything. Maybe they will not do it by themselves, but they will expect from other people to do it, and they will make themselves miserable. So here's the thing, just find out your triggers, make a list of it every single day for 10 minutes, sit with yourself. And if you want, you can also get in touch with us for the alignment call. I can help you develop something so powerful, one of the most powerful skill called patience, in a few sessions. And get in touch with me. And the last suggestion and the advice that I would like to give to you when it comes to developing patience is that patience is something which is, the impatience is coming, right, in form of frustration, in form of anger. So I want you to simply do something with your body every day. So I usually do yoga. Whenever I'm doing yoga, and I do it 5 days a week, 5 to 6 days a week. One or 2 days I do miss out as well. But these days, for example, I am, doing swimming and as well as yoga, and I'm meditating even more deeper. And the level of patience that I have right now is even more deeper and stronger. So somebody writes, your videos are really helping me, ma'am. Thank you so much. And then we have Raghav, change the camera angle. Okay, now the video is almost done, but next time I'll be more mindful of that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so wish you all the best to develop one of the most powerful skill called patience. Mahatma Gandhi ji, he has helped us, get this freedom in our life. If it was, let's suppose, he wouldn't have that patience, or people around wouldn't have had that patience, for example, he probably, everybody probably would have just given up. And in fact, I'm 100% sure that you also wouldn't have got the freedom that you really wanted. So thank you so much, everybody. Wish you all the best with developing this patience, and I'm definitely here to serve you more. If you want to get in touch with me, nlpwithneha.com is the website that you can check, and you can get in touch with me or my team member as well. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to keep patience in uncontrollable situations. Bye.